The Dot. Welcome again, boys and girls, and we're going to read this book called The Dot by Peter Reynolds. Okay, looks very interesting here. The Dot. Let's see what this book called The Dot is about. The Dot by Peter Reynolds. Let's get to this first page here. Here we go. Art class was over, but Vasti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. She didn't write anything on her art paper. Vasti teachers leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a slow storm, she said. Very funny, said Vasti. I can't draw. Her teacher smiled. A mark and see where it takes you. Vasti grabs a marker and gave the pen a good strong jab. Jab is when you stick something. Just point it down. Bam. Put it down there. There. The teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper towards Vasti and quietly said, now sign it. Sign it means kind of write her name at the end of that paper, or at the bottom or wherever she wants to write it. Vasti thought for a moment. I can't draw, but I can sign her name on the paper over here. Let's see what happens. The next week, when Vasti walked into her art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot. She had drawn her dot, all framed up in a swirly gold. Wow. Looks like a professional did that. I can make a better dot than that. She opened up her never before used set of watercolors and set to work. Watercolors like markers or paint. Vasti painted and painted a red dot, a purple dot, with the yellow. She discovered that she could make a green dot by mixing those colors. Vasti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vasti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on the bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vasti even made a dot by not painting from the drops of the paint. Look how big that is. Wow. At the end of the art show, weeks later, Vasti made many dots, made quite a splash. Wow, look at all the dots. Almost like an art show. Or in a gallery type of art show. Wow. Vasti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vasti. Me? I can't draw a straight line without a ruler. You can't draw a straight line, right? Let's see what kind of advice Vasti gonna give him. Vasti smiled. The boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. He's gonna draw his line. Like she draw her dot, yeah. Vasti stared at the boy swiggly, and then she said, please sign. Asking him to sign his picture or his art that he made a straight line. The end. Wow, this book gave two people in this book courage about if you cannot draw, just do the best you can. Those dots that Vasti was drawing was wonderful. Turned out to be wonderful when she had color to it, bright and different color dots and different sizes. Wow. All right, that concludes our book called The Dot by Peter Reynolds.